What's up, what's up? DC Too Cool back again for another video. And today we're talking about Street Fighter 5. And yes, I've been going a little while. Had a baby shower and stuff for my brother and everything. A lot of things happen at the house right now, my family and stuff, so just been busy and stuff, playing a lot of games, just trying to enjoy my life, enjoy my friends. So we're gonna get back to the news though. Got a couple videos coming. I know I'm late with my Dragon Ball Super reviews, but they're still coming, so don't worry. 2 and 3 will be up this weekend, and we will get right into it with Street Fighter 5 discussion, because I've been debating people via social media, particularly YouTube, over Street Fighter 5, and we're talking about particularly right now Ryu and Chun-Li, characters such as them, because of their look. And I get the traditional, I get Ryu is on the path of the warrior, find out what the true meaning of a warrior is, his only passion in life is fighting, the headband was given him by Ken. I get the deep foundations the character is built upon. I get it. And I love Ryu, and I'm fine with him being traditional. However, at the same token, there's nothing wrong with having a newer, updated version of the character, like a modern day Ryu. I don't understand why people are so against having a character be touched up. I mean, they've done it for Ken, they did it for Bison. It don't have to be a drastic change. I'm not saying you have to put him in a jumpsuit, and have him rocking glasses and and making jokes. I ain't saying change the character completely. Of course not. They ain't changed Ken drastically. He has the variations of his moves that we've always seen him with. His straps are down now from his gi. He's rocking a black shirt. He has a different hairstyle. And his facial features are a little bit different. That's not a drastic change. Some people hate it. Some people love it. Some people are indifferent, and that's fine. But I'm happy they are shaking things up. I mean, even say for example, NetherRealm, Liu Kang looks different in every single game, and the characters play differently. They don't keep their characters the same all the time. And I'm not saying Street Fighter has to have different characters or characters playing differently in every single game. Ryu does not have to play differently in every single Street Fighter game, but he's played the same since his inception, other than Street Fighter 1. Because at the time that was different, but since Street Fighter 2, he's played the same way. And that's great. But I hate how people act like change is a bad thing. Change. I mean, I don't know. Here's where I see it. And just hear me out, because I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, Ryu doesn't need to change. Needs to stay the same. This and that." If I don't have a reason to get Street Fighter 5, something fresh, something different, something new, why should I buy Street Fighter 5? I could just keep playing 4. I'm just gonna play the same combos, the same, core gameplay mechanics with all the characters across the board. I can just keep playing Street Fighter 4. I don't see a reason to get Street Fighter 5, and I already know somebody's gonna be like, "Well, they got the new the V system, the V assist." No, look, I get it. Okay, you have new features built upon the gameplay mechanics. I get it. They always do that. Street Fighter 3 had parry. Alpha had had the turbo bar and everything. And that was just a faster paced game in general. But I just don't understand what's so wrong with wanting something different. Alpha brought something different. Third Strike brought something different, or Street Fighter 3 in general brought something different. Street Fighter 2 was different at the time. Every game's been something different. Street Fighter 4 was more of a game that was there to please Street Fighter 2 fans, if no one else. And I love Street Fighter 4, but let's be real about that. Let's be real about this for just a second. That was a game catered to Street Fighter 2 players more than anyone else. That's just a known fact. I'm sorry, that's the truth. Majority of the roster is people we've all known from Street Fighter 2 series. A couple new faces here and there, but majority of the Street Fighter 2 characters. Third Strike, everybody was different except for Ken and Ryu. in Alpha, everybody was pretty much different except for Ken Ryu and Chun-Li. She was in Street Fighter 3 as well. Those are the three most iconic characters from the franchise. But I mean, that's cool and all, but I mean, I would love to see Maki make a return. I would love to see Sean get another game. And I'm not a big fan of Birdie personally, but I'm happy he's back. Somebody different. I'm really hoping they drop Saddam in this game, but I just don't understand what's wrong with people. I mean, the same people who sit there and cry about, well, Ryu doesn't need to change. His costume is fine, and he's traditional. His moves are fine. Will be the same ones to go pay, $30 for Capcom's DLC for another costume for the character. They will buy, dollars and dollars worth of DLC costumes for character. They will buy every single one, 5 costumes, 6 costumes, 8, whatever. But won't complain because some other people, who feel the same way as me, want a new costume on the character from the beginning for free. And maybe some different movesets, or not even maybe not even different movesets, just variations of the moves he's already done. Just a different version of the Hadouken. Maybe he does it a different way. And Tatsumaki, is done a different way. It doesn't have to be the same exact way, every single time. Like I said, his moves are the same fundamentally, but the variations, the way he does it now, has been touched up and and different. And that's what's cool about it. I don't understand what's so hard about one that for Ryu. Why is that so bad? I don't know why people just can't let go. Same thing with Chun-Li. She had a different costume in Alpha, which is the only time she's ever had a different costume. And personally, I like that costume. And I see some of the concept art for what she had before, and it looked great. It looked cool. They was going to give her. I don't see what is so wrong with wanting different versions of these characters across the board. If you're going to do a sequel, then make it feel like a sequel. I mean, my God, even Goku, the most iconic anime character of all time. Some people say he's a superhero. That's up for debate, but whatever. He has never, had nothing except for his orange gi for years. But he changed it eventually. They changed it. He had a different gi. The one in Fakatsu no F, and the one he's going to have a super eventually. And then he had the GT gi. Well, actually, in the Z gi and GT gi. It's just like, I don't understand what's wrong with these people. What's wrong with change? To an extent, it's not a drastic change, or enough to keep it fresh and new and keep it with the times. What is so wrong with that? People just cannot let go for nothing. So I'm not going to apologize for wanting a true sequel. I'm not going to apologize for wanting new features, new versions of the characters, things to be different. I'm not going to apologize for that. I'm not. I want to see a full actual storyline in the new Street Fighter 5. I would love to see an actual storyline in this game. Like NetherRealm, how they tell the stories in Mortal Kombat, those stories are great. I really enjoyed Mortal Kombat 9 and 10 story. 10 not so much, but 9 especially was an amazing story. Very well told. And I think that's something that's way overdue, and the Street Fighter needs to give it the times to actually present to us. Not just the arcade mode where I'm fighting from one guy to the next, which is fine. I mean, you're going to fight from one guy to the next anyway, but give me some real story elements between the fights. I would love to see an actual story. That'd be great. You got comics, you got anime on this series. You can't actually tell a story in the game. It was originally, because that's the original form it was a game before it was anything else. I mean, can we actually get these comics made, since those are actual storylines in the game form? I think that would be great. But the DLC system, which is what I'm going to get to now, I'm done ranting about change and all that fun stuff. But the DLC system is actually looking pretty interesting. You actually will be able to unlock things with in-game currency that you accumulate during the game. So you will not have to need nothing but the first disc, the one disc that you purchase at the release of the game, which I think is amazing. And this is the way DLC, if you ask me, should go. All you need is your disc, and you can actually earn things through the game by playing and actually being good, and receiving awards, and actually just grinding out. And that's an amazing feature. Now I'm glad they're doing it this way. I'm not sure if Sony pushed them into that or something, because since they're working with Sony real closely and everything. Because I was worried about that. I was going to kind of give Sony a bad name. You can have a hot Street Fighter 5 game, but it's going to be money pinching Capcom all over again. It's like, I don't know, man. $10 here, $15 there. Street Fighter 5. Omega version, 35 Ultimate Edition or whatever. But so this is great. So this has long-term effects. This has longevity. This could be going on 6, 7, 8 years. With this kind of system in play. My only concern is with that. Okay, how much are we talking about? Like, am I actually going to play 200 hours just to get one character? I mean, or to get that one title that I want, like some crazy amount of over dedication. But you can have a good idea. The execution has to be flawless, though, not flawless, but it has to be done right. So my concern is, how much am I actually going to sacrifice time wise to actually make this work? That's my thing, because I don't mind. I mean, I don't mind if the game's good. Putting hundreds of hours into it's going to happen over time. But when you got maybe you have to have 300 hours just to get one character or something. That's ridiculous. That's one character. You're talking about a roster of who knows how many it's going to be by the time it's over. 40, 50. No, there's no telling. But I think that's a little ridiculous. So I'm just curious to see how you're going to make this kind of balanced and fair across the board. Because I know Tekken, like the free version of Tekken, I like that, but at the same time, that to me is some of the stuff you gotta do in there is just a little ridiculous to get some of the characters. If you ask me, I feel like they go a little overboard with what they do when they want you to do for certain characters or certain items or certain costumes. But I don't know. I mean, it's an accomplishment. I get it. It's bragging rights, so I finally earned this and everything. That sense of reward. But as long as it feels satisfactory and not cheap, then okay, cool. Because right now they can't even get their beta together. They struggle to get that. It's supposed to be an online beta, and the damn thing don't even work. So go figure that out. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm just really curious to see how they do this DLC system. How it's going to be implemented. How it's going to work. I'm happy to go on this route, and I'm hoping they don't go back on their word and actually charge us later for something and make some old cockamamie excuse. Because they're good for making excuses and lies. Oh well, we's gonna give you this one in the in-game currency, but the way the architecture is, the way we made the software code, and we tried it this way, then it would have broke the game, break a bug, it's just some PR nonsense on why they had charged with something stupid, or a certain character, or a certain moveset, or just not moveset, but just something stupid. So they stick to their word, and they actually committed to making this game all it can be and everything, and doing it right the first time. I look forward to it. I did get a chance to play the beta a little bit, when I actually decided to work this morning, and it was cool. I mean, it felt like Street Fighter. I mean, I wasn't blown away, but I mean, it felt good. It looked good. It seemed a little too easy though. I mean, the Shikara Hadouken was just like quarter circle forward, quarter circle punch with any punch, button, high, medium, or low, and it was just like, really? Is that easy to get a super or ultimate, whatever you want to call it, off? So obviously I had to learn more of the system and everything, because you couldn't access the command list for some strange reason. I guess they're not implementing moves or something. I was a little disappointed by that, but yeah. So I'm not sure how the core gameplay is going to be when it's all said and done after the beta is over and testing it out and giving your feedback and stuff. But from my play of it, it feels good, looks good. So I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, I've ranted enough. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I'm going to catch you guys later. Tell me what you guys think at the bottom. If you want to see me talk more about Street Fighter or anything else, just let me know. Like anything I had to say in this video, or agree with me, go ahead and drop me a like. That'd be greatly appreciated. And yeah, I'm going to catch you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.